Hello and welcome to this week's Pick a Card. Today we have our snail friends helping us. So we have the snail with the smoky quartz, the snail with the honey calcite, and the snail with the rose quartz. So what you're going to do, if you've never done this before, is you're going to use your intuition and you're going to pick the card that you feel is the best card that's going to represent you for this week. So we'll hop right into the smoky quartz here. We'll move our little snail friend. And this Chariot is the card that we pulled, and it's in reverse. And this card, you see a woman riding on a motorcycle, and she has ridden in to tell us something today. So the Chariot reversed is a karmic influence and a spiritual lesson card. So something that we need to be influenced by, or a lesson that we need to be learning. They're kind of reflective of like the bigger pictures in life. So reversed, she represents the need for self-discipline and it indicates that there's a lack of direction. So the Chariot has ridden in to let you know it's time to strap on your boots, get a hold of your willpower, and pick a direction to follow. So this week, your job is to find the willpower to get ready and start heading towards one direction. You're possibly picking multiple directions right now, not sure where to go, and that's okay. But use your intuition and pick that direction and head for it. Whatever direction you choose is going to be the right direction for you. So the honey calcite, we'll flip this one over. And we got another reversed. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. So we see this woman here, she's upside down obviously, but she's gardening and she's got her Nine of Pentacles all growing that she's been working hard on. So the card, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, is a court card. And the court cards are about day-to-day events, situations, issues, things like that, things that might come up in your everyday life. So the Suit of Pentacles represents the material realm of possession, growth, material conflicts, work, and finances or health. The Nine of Pentacles reversed indicates we are concerned with our self-worth. So perhaps you're worried you're not enough or good enough at something. And perhaps she's worried she's not good enough at gardening. She's kind of looking around here upside down and, you know, things seem flip-flopped and maybe a little different than what she expected. This card is showing up to tell you that that is not the truth. You are more than enough. So to get out there and reach for those dreams and pursue those goals, you have got this. So get out there and do what you got to do today. You are enough. Remember that. So the Rose Quartz, our final card for today. We'll move that out of the way. And, oh, it was reversed. So the Eight of Pentacles. I know this because I had to check beforehand. So the Eight of Pentacles. So we see someone working at her desk drawing some pentacles. You know, she looks like she's been practicing drawing her pentacles for quite a bit. And she's drawn quite a few. And she's in her office and she's working. And as mentioned before, the pentacles are about the material realm. So again, possessions and growth. They suggest you are seeking solutions to material conflicts, work, finance, or health. So the Eight of Pentacles reversed is speaking to self-development and perfectionism and a misdirected activity. So perhaps you've been working at a new skill and you've developed the perfectionism trait, which guilty myself of, honestly. And you're stuck on that specific aspect of the skill that you're trying to perfect, and perhaps it's becoming a little bit frustrating while you're doing it. So what this means is it's time to give yourself some credit, be proud of what you've accomplished, and don't give up on the learning. Keep learning, but allow yourself some grace to kind of fall back and say, you know what, I've been practicing all these pentacles and I'm getting pretty good at them, but I'm kind of stuck on this one skill set. And it's time to move on and pick up the rest of the skills so that I can move on. So what this card is indicating is that it's time to put down what we're trying to perfect because we're doing really well. And now it's time for us to pick up the next part of the skill and carry on with that. And then we can put the whole big picture together and we can master the entire project. So let's say, for example, you're learning to knit. You've just started and you've only learned the knit and the purl stitch. And you've gotten really good at the stocking net stitch. If you're a knitter, you know what I'm talking about. But now you need to master making one to the right or making one to the left in order to carry on with your project that you're working on. Well, if you don't learn that, you can't continue with your project. So it's time to stop working on those knit pearls and start learning to make those make ones and make one right and left. Other example, drawing. You've mastered circles. Now it's time to master those cubes or triangles or hexagons. It's time to move on. I hope you have found this helpful, and let me know in the comments below what rang true to you and how you're going to move forward with the information that you've gained from today's card draw. Have a great day.